the best way to achieve your goals. Let me explain. These numbers up here, 10, 45 and 95, or 10, 40, 95, what they indicate is that if you have a good idea, you've got a 10% chance of actually following through on it. If you have a good idea, you say you're going to do it and you make a plan to do it, the odds go up to 40%, so much more likely that you'll actually achieve it. However, if you have a good idea and you make a plan and you tell someone else that you're going to do it and you agree to be held accountable, then the odds go up to 95%. So then the question is, well, how could you be held accountable? There's two, well, more than two, but there's two main ways. One, you could work with someone on a one-to-one basis, or two, you could do what Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich describes as one of the 13 key steps to riches, which is to join a mastermind group. Now, how could that work? Well, a mastermind group should do the following things, really. It should include non-competing businesses. So you should join one where there's maybe 8 to 10 non-competing businesses, so no one's got a conflict of interest. Everyone signs a confidentiality agreement, so everything in the group stays secret from the outside, which basically means you can be open about issues and concerns you've got. Everyone signs a code of ethics, which basically says we're all going to work in the interests of helping all the rest of the group be successful, take advantage of opportunities, avoid mistakes, etc. And obviously, you'd want some sort of risk reversal. So how about if something offered you a 6-month unconditional money-back guarantee, which is what I offer in my mastermind groups under Business Roundtable UK.co.uk. Now, once you're part of a mastermind group, which say meets every month, what then happens is this diagram here, this shows your brain, our brain. What happens is the way we interpret outside events is based on our beliefs. So do we have empowering beliefs? Do we have limiting beliefs? We have things called meta programs. So basically what happens is so much data comes in that we can't handle it all. So the brain has got certain sort of mini algorithms or programs set up that interpret events in certain ways and shortcut our making of decisions. So our beliefs and our meta programs in our brain interpret information coming in and translate it into how we behave. Now, you can affect that by changing your beliefs. And if you're part of the right circle of people, you will be able to believe much more positively in your abilities than if you're part of the wrong circle of people. So being part of a mastermind group will actually help you here. It can help you develop more positive beliefs about your capabilities. Physiology, that's basically body language, energy levels, etc. Again, you can affect that yourself. You can actually make a decision to be, to stand tall, to breathe deeply, to be full of energy. And the more energetic and positive you are in your body language, your physiology, again, the more it is that you'll interpret outside events coming in terms of positive behaviors from yourself going out. So you can affect that. And again, mixing with the right people and being energized by people who hold you accountable so that you're constantly experiencing successes will have a positive effect there. And then the state you're in. So your state is basically, are you feeling positive? Are you feeling negative? Are you in love? Are you depressed? It's basically your overall sort of mental condition at any given time. Well, again, if you're part of a mastermind group and you're being given positive encouragement and positive feedback, you're much more likely to be able to make yourself into a positive state when required. Now, those things there then affect how we interpret the data coming in, which then affects our behavior going out. So you can see that there's a whole sort of virtuous circle to being held accountable in a mastermind group. It'll actually make your behavior more positive, and it'll also mean you're much more likely to achieve what you say you're going to do, because the very act of being held accountable makes you 2 or 3 times or more likely than if you weren't held accountable. So I hope that makes sense. If you think that's interesting, have a look at Business Roundtable UK.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you found that useful.